Today we'll see how we can create our business group and the security profile that gets created and how we link it to a brand new responsibility so that we can do our complete organization structure and data loading within our business group. To start with, we go to the workforce structures and under organization, you can see the description here. And once we go to the workforce structures, you can see underneath this, you have the description. By default, when you sign in into any responsibility, all the business groups are shown here. So you'll always see the business groups everywhere, but you will not see any other organization structures. So I click on new and I'll create a new one. Let's say I give a date of 1st Jan 2020 or 2000, depending on how early or how much in the past I need the date or I need the business group to start. So I'll say SP Enterprises BG, which is like the business group. This is the type, the organization type. It's not mandatory, but it helps you to classify what type of organization you're creating. This is the location. You can link it with the locations that you have defined, or you can leave it blank. And once you save it, you'll have to come here, choose the classification as business group, enable it, click on others, save it, click on others, go to business group info, and you can choose the flex field structures that you're going to use. Other than this, you would have to enter the short name, what type of employee numbering method you want to choose, automatic, manual, or national identifier. Let's say it's automatic, applicant numbering, automatic, contingent worker, number generation, automatic. Rate flex field structure, you can choose your rate flex field structure from the key flex fields that you have defined before this. Position flex field. You can create the own in the, like I've shown you in the previous videos. So competence flex field, legislation code, let's choose United States or any other country. The United States, the legislation code and the currency. Currency is the one which will have a bearing on the country and the choice within the application. So let's say I choose USD, fiscal year start, minimum working age and the maximum working age. Say okay. And once you're done, save it. So you have done creating your business group. Now, what the application does is behind the scene, it will go and create a security profile. This security profile is called as the view all security profile, which is by the name of the business group that you have just now created. So this is the security profile, which is linked to your business group, and it gives you access to all employees, all contingent workers, applicants, contacts, candidates, everyone. Now there is no restriction. It is view all. The next step would be to go and create your own responsibility. And how you create your responsibility: go to security, go to responsibility, and here you can query an existing responsibility. Let's say US Super HRMS. And if you want to create a copy of it, assign. And here you can SP Enterprise Super HRMS Manager. This key has to be unique, so you need to name this. So now your responsibility, the new responsibility is created. The next step would be you need to assign the security profile with your responsibility. So I go into profile, system profile options. Here I tick the responsibility and choose the SPENT, the one that I just now created. Here there is a security, there are multiple security profiles relating to HR, but 2-3 of them is important. Let's say one is security profile. So here you can go and create your SP, link it with your security profile. Okay, and save it. Now, once you do this, if you now query your SP business group, HR business group, you will see that the same business group has got tagged here to your responsibility. Okay, so now this responsibility is linked to this business group. So you can go in and create all your structures within that business group. So the final step in this, you have to assign this responsibility to your user ID. Another thing that you would like to do here is SP Enterprises. There is a security profile which controls HR type, the user type. So typically we make it like HR with payroll so that you can do both HR and payroll stuff here. Okay. Then you save it. The other thing that you need to do is go to the responsibility again and pull up the user type. Here and tag it with HR with payroll. Okay, so you have payroll user, HR with payroll. This gives the responsibility to access both HR as well as the payroll set of functions. The final step over here is we go to security, go to the user and link our responsibility with the responsibility that we just now created. Okay. So if you now switch responsibility, you can see SPENT Super HRMS Manager. And if I sign in as the SP, if I switch to this responsibility, if I go to the employees, I will not see any employees over here because it's a brand new business group without anything. So it's a clean slate. So over here, I would need to define all my location, organization, job, position, grade, and everything else. Okay. So all my working will now be within this responsibility. All right. Thank you for watching and see you in another video.